Reginae Carter shares a message.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nashay, and welcome back to Honeybee Reacts. So, we are reacting to a post that Reginae had posted, um, basically saying that not you shouldn't depend on a man as much. You basically should have your own bag, and she was getting a lot of negative feedback for posting a post in reference to that. So we are going to be reacting to the voice of the people for the voice for the people, and yeah, we're gonna get straight into this video.
to the ladies of this generation. She reposted this video.
Women should be financially independent. It doesn't matter who your father is, doesn't matter who your husband is going to be, it doesn't matter who your brother is, it doesn't matter who the man in your life is. You need to be responsible for your finances and be financially independent.
I want to ask my generation to study this. Stop depending on men so much. Be your own boss so you won't have to ever feel the need to want from anybody. Someone said in the comments, because Hollywood Unlocked posted, easy to say when your funds are from your father, but everything was given to you from a man. I'm so tired of wealthy women putting out this stupid ass message to regular everyday women that they don't relate to at all. Why do women feel like they need to prove they don't need a man? This toxic BS is what's destroying the black families. Newsflash, if you make an average salary, then you're going to need 2 incomes to be able to retire comfortably. So yes, technically we do need men. We need each other, and I'm tired of it being shameful or some shit and looked down upon.
Okay, so basically in reference to this comment specifically, I feel like she missed the whole message. So I don't think she was saying like, oh, you don't need a man, or you shouldn't build with the man, or you shouldn't have this with the man. But what she is saying is that if you are in a relationship, you should basically be able to, have some type of something going for yourself to support yourself, because nothing is guaranteed. And it's not even necessarily meaning, oh, y'all gonna break up and it ain't gonna work and then you're gonna be asked out. Somebody can die, and then what? You have been so dependent on this man, you don't know, and there's so many different circumstances out here in the world, you might not be left with nothing, and then you're out here assed out on your own. Or you can be in a relationship and it's people that be with people for years, they don't get married, they don't do none of that, and he decides to leave you, and then you don't have nothing for yourself. So basically she is saying that yes, you should be financially independent, just in case if any given situation will happen, you will have something to fall back on for yourself. And I completely agree. So it may not be for everybody. It's women out here who really solely wants to depend on a man, right? And to me, that's crazy, because I couldn't see myself be like, oh, babe, can you give me some money for this? Can you give me some money for that? Like, because if I want to go do something, I want to be able to go do it right then and there. Like, I don't want to have to call somebody and be like, oh, can you give me some money for this? Or can you make sure I'm good on this? Like, no. So people need to chill, because I feel like, and then in reference to her coming from money, okay, first of all, she can't help who her parents are. What does that have to do with her statement? Because her father is Lil Wayne and she came from money. And then secondly, y'all said because she's wealthy. Like, wealthy people don't have issues too. Like, wealthy people ain't human too. Like, wealthy people don't go through bullshit too. Like, get it together. The world is crazy.
There was also a study saying more and more women are ending up alone with no kids later on in life. While there may be truth to what she said, remember, she's rich and was rich before she was 18. So always check the messenger. She doesn't know the regular person's struggle. Not a shot at her, just a reality.
What's a regular person? Because we all people, right? So what is a regular person? I'm really like, that's really like irritating. like she's not a regular person because she has some money. That doesn't make her regular. You know, it makes her wealthy, but that doesn't mean she's not a normal person. And true enough, she may not know the struggle, but wealthy people have their own struggles. You know, they say the more money you have, the more problems that you have, whatever. But everybody, it's so many different people, type of people in life, and money and tax brackets and low income and wealthy and all this and that. Like, can anybody really truly know somebody's struggle? Like, you don't know unless you're in their shoes. You don't know what that girl's struggling with or what she has struggled with. We all out here struggling. We all go through the struggle in some type of way. Believe that. Ain't no person out here in the world that ain't been through any type of struggle just because they have money. Money is not everything. Shit's weird.
I can read on and on for days of people that were against Reginae, but we gotta stop looking at the messenger and listen to the message. And for some people, this might not apply, but for me, I was taught from young that no man is guaranteed. He might be there today, but he might not be there tomorrow. And it ain't no shade to him, but you better make sure that you got your shit in order. Because
And I'm with voice, period. Ain't no man guaranteed. And especially in 2022, do y'all know and recognize and look around and see the type of shit that we are living in? You best be able to have your own shits and fall back on yourself, because the way that the world is set up right now, baby, you better be doing it for yourself, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And if you sit around and waiting on a man and depending on a man, and you want to be that motherfucker that want to have your hand out or always asking for something, like, kudos to you. But baby, I ain't never, ever been solely dependent on a man. And it's not saying that, like, if you with somebody, or you should have those thoughts in your mind, or if y'all break up. But, I mean, honestly, you should. I mean, fuck it. I don't know what the fuck people talking about. You definitely should have those thoughts, because nothing lasts forever. Nothing. Somebody gonna die eventually. That shit don't last forever. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. To each his own.
when he leave, he ain't leaving the rent, he ain't leaving the cable bill. And not to throw shots, I'm not saying that you can't work with somebody, but what I am saying is that while you're working, make sure that your nest is covered. Reginae also used her platform to bring awareness for justice for Shanquella Robison. Now, before I read Reginae's tweet, Ms. Robison was a 24-year-old woman who went on vacation with 6 of her friends to Mexico. Now, her quote-unquote friends returned home earlier and gave her parents her luggage and claimed Ms. Robison died of alcohol poisoning. But Ms. Robison's parents wasn't buying it. They paid $6,000 for Ms. Robison's body to be returned home, and after further investigation, they found that Ms. Robison died of a broken neck and spinal cord injuries. And yesterday, a video was released of Ms. Robison getting viciously beat by her supposed friend, while 5 of her other friends watched and told her to fight back, which Ms. Robison was heard in the video saying no. So Ms. Robison wasn't even fighting back. Now, the girl who fought Ms. Robison claims she's going live tomorrow to explain her side to the story. Y'all leave y'all comments.
So, first and foremost, rest in peace to Shanquella Robison, because, Lord, I can only imagine, and, condolences to her family of your child going out of the country and never returning and dying from one of the people that she went there, or multiple people that she went on the trip with, who are supposedly supposed to be her friends. So without knowing the whole scenario of the situation, right? The fact is, she definitely got into, and I wouldn't even say a fight, because she wasn't even fighting her back. So she was really getting beat by somebody who's saying that they are her best friend, right? Literally, like, throwing around like it is crazy. And everybody has their phones out and they're watching and they're telling her to fight back. And obviously, she doesn't want to fight back. But y'all sat there and watched this girl get beat like it was cool. And then for her to have a broken neck and spinal cord injury was the cause of her death, meaning that she definitely has to be beaten severely. And then I heard allegedly on top of that she was sleeping and one of the girls start beating her up again in her sleep, and that's supposedly how her neck got broken. But the fact is that it's so sickening in this situation and sad in this situation because y'all all sat there and watched and allowed this shit to happen. I feel like everybody who was in that room is responsible. Y'all recorded it. Y'all watched it. Y'all didn't do anything to stop it. That's like you not, I don't know, but I'm not even gonna put that reference because that's not the correct reference for me to put in this case. But I feel like every person in that room is responsible for her death. I feel like there definitely needs to be some type of justice for her. And I mean, there's clear evidence of her getting beat. And it's just really, really, really sickening. And she was not fighting back at all. Like, not a little bit. She didn't want to do that. And I don't care what is said or, you know what I'm saying, regardless, don't nobody deserve to go through that. And don't nobody deserve to lose their life over some whatever bullshit it was. I mean, it's really sad. That girl is 24 years old. Gone. In the blink of an eye. Sad situation and crazy. And like I said, I hope her family and them get justice for that baby girl because it's really, really sickening to see. Like, I couldn't even watch the video fully because it was just like, what? I got 3 daughters. I can only imagine one day your child is here and they not. I always tell my kids, motherfuckers ain't your friend. Half of them people you ain't gonna see. But the ones that you know, you know. And I've never been a person to hang around a bunch of people. I literally only hung around like one person at a time throughout life because I ain't got time to be playing. And I read people from afar and up close. But anyway.
Comments down below when it comes to that. Reginae tweet, she said, so sad what happened to Quilla. Like, to be honest, everybody ain't your friend. Be secretly hating on you and wanting the life you live without realizing all they have to do is get up off their ass and work for what they want. I'm so over the cruel shit. Like, nobody was her friend, none of them. Everybody needs to be under the jail. Lame ass motherfuckers. I'm so mad at this whole situation because black people go so hard for unity and respect, but we are so hard on our own people and show no respect.
And I agree. Black people go so hard on like Black Lives Matter and all this and that. But as a people, we do not come together. And I'm not gonna say everybody, because no, it's a good portion of us that can come together, but it's a bigger portion of us that is cruel, and it's so much black on black crime, or people are jealous or envy of what you have. They talk about you, they do this and they do that, and it's beyond me. And we don't show each other respect as a whole. And it's really getting out of hand. So you can't demand respect from the white people, the police, this and that, but we can't even do that amongst each other. That shit is crazy and beyond me. But like I said, rest in peace to Shanquella. That's just really like, you know, a really sad situation. And yeah, let's see what else they got to say here.
We're not even getting time to process the tragedy that's going on because they're happening so often. Like, what the fuck is going on? God, I ask you to cover all of us. Now, y'all leave y'all comments down below when it comes to that. Until next.
All right, and like I said, I agree with Nate's statement, definitely. But anyhow, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Drop a comment down below. Thank y'all for tuning in. We are on the road to 1K, and I will see y'all in the next reaction video. Peace.